Hello. I know this is a very strange place for me to be. It's a very weird place for me to do my YouTube recording because I'm in a weird headspace. And when I'm in a weird headspace, I do weird shit. So now you get to see the entirety of the backdrop that never worked out because the way that I moved my office around, I made it so that you could barely see anything over here other than the flags. I even have queer books over here and a little trans pride flag. I have a whole thing happening over here, but my little set dressing just didn't work out. But, yeah, I'm in a very strange headspace, and I decided to make it, I don't know, it's like a therapy session, except I should never treat my audience as, my therapists. So that might come off with the wrong intent. But I feel very lost. Now you get to see that I stim like crazy when I'm doing anything. Now you get to see my feet. Fantastic. We're at this point of the whole YouTube journey. You get to see my feet. But I feel a little bit lost because I feel like I am making content for the purpose of making content. I see that I am just barely at the line, just barely there to monetize the channel. So my brain is kicked into gear and I'm like, I need to make weekly content. I need to start putting out videos every single week. And I mean, yeah, they are planned. I'm going back to my old color-coded scheduling thing that I used to always do, where I would plan out the month ahead and just try to figure out a topic for that month and then organize the videos to kind of fit that topic. But I'm covering all sorts of topics, all sorts of stuff I never thought to explore before. But I realized that it's getting a little boring and a little, I don't know what the word is for it. Some people have a great dry delivery when doing anything as a persona. I'm not good at the dry delivery. I am sometimes, but I feel like there's no, like, I'm not making my content interesting enough. So I am barely there to get monetized. I've been doing this YouTube thing for, 9 years now. I started in September 2015, I believe. I was a gaming YouTuber. So that wasn't a really good start. I could have started a lot sooner and been in a different spot right now. But instead, I decided 2015 was a great time to do gaming YouTube. Like that was gonna go anywhere. So I started as a gaming YouTuber, and after freaking 5-6 years, I believe, I ended up moving into doing this stuff, being a talkie channel, a channel where I just talk about things. I'm not a very good talker. It's why when I did gaming YouTuber, if any of you remember the cringe that was the gaming YouTube thing that I did, a lot of it was just for show. A lot of it was, I'm going to be loud and obnoxious and make nasty jokes because it's funny and it hides my actual persona, my actual character, me. real me, I guess you would say, like whoever I am off camera. I am never like my YouTube personas when I'm off camera. But I feel like when I started Stormy Talks, I feel like I made it so boring. But I don't know how to do this kind of content because my only context for YouTubing has just been the stupid ass gaming YouTubers that I would watch all the time. A number of them have disgraced themselves over the years, and I've since stopped watching them. A certain Matt and Ryan come to mind. A certain Gerard Khalil comes to mind. But that's always been the basis for what inspired me to do YouTube. Even if what I'm doing now is just candidly talking about my gender experiences and then moving into like tangential gender experiences. So like I'm non-binary, but let's talk about genderless people. Let's talk about people with a dozen genders, people whose genders are very fluid, whose genders fluctuate, whose genders exist outside of any known gender construct. Like, I like doing that. I like that I've expanded. It's been a lot of progress in some areas and a lot of stagnation in other areas. I don't even know what the point of this video was. I do have to keep an eye out on the time because I am going to go meet my partner at the bus stop because he wants to stop at the little corner store down there and get like a soda and probably a snack or something. So I was like, okay, I'll go walk out in the 80-degree weather and in jeans because I hate my legs. I mean, they don't look bad now because they're in jeans, but I don't wear shorts. I'm getting a little off topic, but I feel like creatively I'm very stagnant. This channel is starting to feel like a 9-to-5 job. Except I don't get paid for it. So all I am doing, oh, that looks awful on the screen. But all I am doing is just, if it's a hobby that acts like a 9-to-5 job. I don't get paid, but I'm still constantly uploading content, just pumping the videos out and trying to come up with topics. Just, I feel like I'm kind of pulling them out of thin air sometimes. I feel like I'm going over, like, I don't know. I feel like I've talked so much about myself that I'm running out of things to talk about. And the suggestion was branch out and talk about other things. But this is not a research-based channel. I mean, I do research, but I'm not an academically minded person. I dropped out of college 4 times. Yes, I am not in college anymore. I was in college. I was learning Mandarin and I dropped out of that. And then I dropped out of everything else. After just barely passing, like, the second semester or something. Like, I'm just not... I'm always so mediocre at everything that I do. I do so many things. I write and I draw, and I had the Gender Buddies project, and I have this YouTube channel, and I do so many different things, but I never get better at them. I never figure out what works and how to grow an audience, even though I was big into that. I don't know if you heard my stomach. It did make a noise. But, you know, starting out with the gaming YouTube stuff, I was so ridiculously serious about making sure that, like, I gotta make sure the SEO is good so that people can actually find my videos based on trending topics, or at least within my niche trending topics. I have to make sure that my thumbnails are eye-catching. Like, we got to be using like the fucking upper thirds, or like left of center, like making sure that like I don't put anything in the bottom right corner of the thumbnail, because that's where the timestamp goes. At least like that's where it appears when you're looking at it on YouTube, the platform. I got to make sure like there's good contrast between the text and the backdrop of the thumbnail. I got to make sure that everything is high contrast, good quality. Within the first 10 seconds, there needs to be like, you know, your intro, and then like within 10 seconds of that little intro animation thing that I had, it was actually 8 seconds, but within 10 seconds of that, like, you know, greet the audience and make sure that you explain what the topic is for that day. Even when it was gaming YouTube, I knew that there was a way to do it properly. I knew that, like, I needed to pay attention to every little thing. I was looking at all my metrics. I was looking at, like, what works, what doesn't. Where's the drop-off in the video? Like, where are people leaving? It's probably, like, I didn't get to the point fast enough in said video, so the drop-off is within, like, 2 minutes or some shit like that. A lot of vlogs are like that, where it's, like, there's drop-off, or it's, like, the most viewed part is the beginning, and then like kind of toward the end because people are scrubbing through to get to the point. I pay attention to all that stuff, and like nowadays what I'm doing is looking at videos that are doing really well on Stormy Talks and updating the thumbnails to make sure that updating the thumbnails and the tags and also titles where applicable, to like make sure everything looks fresh and new and eye-catching. Like, the thumbnail's the first thing you're gonna see. It's your, like, if it, the rule is, like, if it can look good on a billboard, it'll look good on a thumbnail, kind of thing. Like, you're scrolling past, you want that thing to zoom past you while you're riding by, and then it catches your attention, like, oh, okay. Like, not too much text, not too much detail, something that jumps out at you. It's just stuff like that. How do I take something so seriously like this and still fucking suck at it? Why do I still suck at YouTube? I think that I have lost my confidence, not so much the motivation. The motivation kind of came back, but I think that I lost my confidence. And so I'm having a hard time connecting with the words coming out of my own mouth. I feel like when I sit down to record, I am pretending to be, not pretending to be honest, but pretending to really, like, get the point across. I feel like I don't sound sincere enough. I feel like I sound kind of silly. I feel like I'm over-explaining, like, I swear these are real genders that I'm talking about. It just, they kind of fall out of my mouth rather than me particularly talking about them. Why is the mic peaking there? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's set to pick up just the front. I forgot what kind of mic it is, but it's, you know, your typical, like, you can tell it to pick up condenser mic. There we go. But for some reason it keeps peaking, and I don't know what it's picking up on. I haven't moved. Maybe I breathed into it, but that's what the puff guard's for. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't normally hold my mic like this. Usually it's on an arm, or it's on the little stand, because it's a Blue Yeti, so it comes with a stand. So I don't know. Every so often I'll record like this. Usually my more candid stuff is the mic comes off the arm, and now I'm carrying it around the room. But I just don't know what to do. I'm going to probably continue at least uploading all the stuff I have recorded. I've recorded stuff into like September, so I'm covered for a while. Like, I'm ahead of the game, but I feel like the content is mediocre. I feel like it's boring. I feel like I'm not capturing the attention of people. This is why I started the zine. This is why I started the blog. I feel like I was doing so much better through text because I could change the way I was saying things and rearrange things and reword things. And it wasn't like I was re-recording anything. Like, that's different. If I'm recording something and something didn't come out right, I either say it again or I re-record the video. Like, God forbid that happens, but like, it happens sometimes. I've had to re-record videos before, but I started doing like text only stuff because I've lost my confidence in myself as somebody who talks about gender and gendered experiences, and it makes me wonder if I should be doing something else. I tried to do a little bit of gaming on this channel. Those videos have been privated. I was playing Animal Crossing because I thought it would be just something fun. But yeah, I privated those videos so that I didn't have to watch them fail, because they are my least watched videos. They got, like, gaming just doesn't do well on YouTube. I don't know what the point of this was other than just to kind of vent about my feelings right now. Going back, I will continue to upload into September like I had planned, and then I don't know if I'm taking a break or what I'm going to do by the end of the year, but by the end of the year, which I know that seems far from now, but like, by the end of the year, I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with this channel and get serious about it. I can't get burned out when I wasn't trying hard enough to begin with. I can't, like, I can't be worried about whether or not I'm going to get monetized when this is the quality of my content sometimes. Not this, but I mean, where I'm at right now. I mean, I don't know. I feel like newer videos don't have the same pizzazz as the older videos did. Probably because it was something new that I was doing, and I love to do new stuff as a content creator. I'm putting my slippers on. My alarm just went off, so I do have to get going in a couple minutes, but I just wish I knew what I want to do. I do really like this. I think I might try something with this. I kind of like the walking around. I kind of like that I feel like I'm going to give a presentation. And I don't like the new echo from standing, though. There's less echo when I'm sitting because there's less stuff to bounce off of because the wall's right there. There's some work to be done for sure. This is strange, but I kind of like standing up here, as long as I remember about my posture, because boy howdy, that posture. You can tell I have scoliosis. It was just a vent. There was no point to this. I'm going to run down to the bus stop and go get, I don't know, I'll try to avoid getting a soda because that's not good for me. But I'll go get a snack or something to make me feel better in the moment. I won't permanently feel better. I won't feel better long term, but I'll feel better in the moment. I really kind of like being up here. I think maybe that's how I should record my videos from now on, is like this, and I will not stay still because I have to be able to move. Maybe that's my problem, that this fucking chair is so uncomfortable and I don't get to move very much, and you don't get to see the backdrop, so it's just, maybe that's the stagnation. Maybe it's not the content, maybe it's me. It's always me. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to vent because I'm feeling not very confident about myself. Yeah, there we go. Front and center. Beautiful. Well, I'm signing off for now. See you later.